Hi, I am R.L. McDormand, otherwise known as Big Rob with the Raconteur Society. How are you this evening? You might be wondering what's happening here. Well, the Raconteur Society has gotten a little bit bigger this evening. How, you may ask? Well, I have gathered a gaggle of my friends from all around the country to have them play one of my favorite games, which is Pathfinder. And in the spirit of everything, I had to give Mike multiple migraines to figure this out. So, here we are right now, trying to get this brand new Wednesday game underway. And if you're wondering what it is, give me 1 second and I'll show you. And that is what is known as the Raconteur Syndicate. And that's what we have with us tonight. Okay, well, let's get this situation underway and show you who the players are going to be for this evening's game. Like I said, I am Big Rob, RL, and I'm going to be playing a character called Omar Dirgewood, who is an elf. Yes, I'm going to be running the game, but I'm also going to be playing at the same time. I know it's a faux pas for most DMs, but I've been running Pathfinder a very long time. Now I'm going to take a moment to introduce to you each player, and I'm going to let the players know as I introduce you, please unmute your mic and take your cover off of your camera, and I will as I introduce you. So, here we go. First up is an absolutely glowing human from down there in Georgia, and is a member of the band Spiral Rhythm, the one and only Bubba Gesha. Bubba, please give us a description of your character.
Hello, y'all. I am playing a half-elf cleric of Finnroary, who is kind of a traditional cleric of light and goodness and healing and all that stuff. And I look like that, kind of. I don't know if that works. He's like 25 years old, but he looks 20-ish because he's half elven. I don't know how they age in this game, in this particular game. I can't remember.
You're a little bit older than most, but, you live longer. All right. Next up is one of the Raconteur reservists, and a friend of mine that is beyond amazing human, that is a beyond amazing human who lives in the Quad Cities, the one, the only, Hazy Witch. Ta-da! Hey, Hazy.
Hello.
Give us a description of your character.
I am playing a full elf, sorceress, sorcerer, whatever the gender neutral term for that is, who has been estranged from my royal family and is on the run.
Ooh.
That sorceress dust.
Now, also joining Hazy Witch on occasion will be her partner, Blaze, who will be playing a character who I have not found out what yet. But when they are able, they will pop in and join them. Up next
star
is a force like no other in the state of Indiana. The wondrous, beautiful, and quacktastic Mama J. Hello.
Hi. I will be playing Yerg Kalarum, but she likes to be called Callean. She is a gnome druid who is a little bit sassy. And I wish I had a drawing of her. I'm working on it.
Fair enough. All right. Next up in the lineup is one of the most talented musicians and merrymakers I've had the honor to meet and hang out with. Joining us is the one and only Mr. Arthur Hines.
Yay! It's the king!
Give us a description of your character, sir.
You gotta mute.
You're on mute, sir.
You think I had never done this before. Anyway, I'm going to be playing the amazing Fluffernutter. I am a gnome bard. He's a birthday magician, balloon sculptor, and part-time flim-flam man. Yes. Fluffernutter the amazing.
Excellent. Now, and lastly, making her long-awaited return to the tabletop role-playing game community alongside of her beloved is a fae that is enchanting Arkansas at every chance they get. The tricky pixie herself, my dear sister, S.J. Tucker and Arjil.
Yay!
Hi, fam. And for the record, I never left the community. The community. You can take the pixie out of the community, but no, you can't. Actually,
I have to make a quick correction here. If Arjil and Sooj would like to flip sides of the couches together because we screwed up and put Arjil under Sooj and Sooj under Arjil. So
you're mean. You're fired.
I know.
Yeah, all my stuff is over here.
Oh no. Well, you can remain there if you want.
I think we
That's
can
fine.
figure it out.
We
I think
will
figure
fix it for next stream.
Yeah.
You just point to the other one
Just-
They
whenever.
will stay that
I
way
mean,
next
it's a
time.
50-50 chance. I mean,
All right.
Oh,
We call this lovely group the
Kinda lean
Raconteur
to the
Syndicate.
right side.
And you will find us streaming here every other Wednesday on this channel, only on Twitch. So if you want to check us out and see what we're doing, jump on Twitch and have a look. So, get sure you have your beverages, get your snacky poos.
You need to let us tell you our characters.
Oh, shoot, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I want to be ahead of myself.
Slow down.
I'm already in character here because I am playing a bit of a cranky alchemist elf. Her name is Saffron Meadows. She has not had the best luck in her chosen class. So she's a bit banged up.
And Arjil?
Oh, and I'm playing a gnome barbarian named Finnroary. He's a smaller than usual gnome and has a sword as big as he is. And yeah, that's about all you need to know about him at the moment.
It's very true to life.
Hey, you guess.
I will resist the urge to pet you.
I might bite you in a scunner.
I won't. I have petting privileges.
Well, do your characters know each other? I mean, technically, I
Good
think we all
question.
do.
Yeah, we all know
don't
each other.
know.
We all know each other.
Yeah.
All
But
right,
like,
yes.
more than casual.
I doubt it. She's pretty cranky.
See, it's a, yeah.
Yeah, I think Saffron is. I think Saffron is
somebody needs
ace.
to fix. Somebody needs to fix that.
I think Saffron is ace just by dint of being extremely cranky.
Oh.
We'll see.
All righty. Well then, let us begin, shall we?
Yes.
All right. In this world that's going to be mostly homebrewed by me, this group of adventurers is based on the planet Tenra. They currently reside in the kingdom of Eldrador that has the capital city of Eldaroth. The group currently resides in Greenhaven, which is a town. It actually was a village. It's now exploding into a town. Sorry, Mike just dumped my dice everywhere. It is, for the most part, a rural farming, hunting village, but with the discovery of the fact that the ground in Greenhaven is extremely good for growing two specific types of crops, the village has begun to grow some. The two crops in mention are sweet melons and rainbow tulips. Greenhaven itself sits on the creek, on the banks of the creek, Bendy Creek, that flows by the edge of town. It is a large creek that, when the waters are up, they use for travel and commerce. There are different places within the town and some that are being built at the current, but this particular group's favorite hangout is the
Bugg's Ale
Ale
right?
House, just on the outside of town.
Well, I assume there's some tables. Is there a bar? Or
yes, there's a
is it
bar,
like
there's tables. It's a pretty good-sized building. The weather outside is early spring, so it's kind of chilly. There's a thunderstorm that's been rolling in, and it's currently raining. So there's a nice roaring fire in the fireplace, and it's relatively warm here, although there is a few leaks every once in a while that you have to dodge.
Is it nighttime, or is it like early evening, in the afternoon?
It is actually evening when this occurs, and you are at Bugg's. You've all been sitting around. So what's happened is your group of friends have been together. You've all come from Greenhaven. So you've all either been born here or you've traveled here and you've been here a while and you've gotten to know each other. And during this time, you've noticed that the village is growing. Part of the roads have been even cobblestoned and things like that. And the reason why it's growing is because of these crops, of course, that have been discovered that have the right kind of conditions to grow in Greenhaven.
Right.
When you... the group basically decided, it's like, you know what? We don't really want to see what's going to happen to this place, but we've heard some rumblings that adventuring is very profitable. And that's basically because a lot of adventurers that have come through will stop in Bugg's Ale House and talk to you about them. So you all decide at one point on a drunken bender that you're all going to join forces.
Okay.
And wander the countryside and take on jobs and go adventuring. Because that just sounds amazing and fun.
Right.
Yes.
So
I guess I'm coming along because somebody's going to get hurt along the way, and I can put you back together. So, okay, I can do that.
Yeah, the group
It's going to be me. I'm going to be the one that gets hurt. It's going to be me.
Oh no.
But you know what?
Bubble wrap.
The further away we get from my family, the happier I'm going to be.
Oh.
So let's get out of here.
I need a break from the temple too. It's been busy.
So which one of you is like the tallest and biggest one? Who to hide behind?
My character is 5'10".
You can hide behind me.
Sure, we're about the same height there, fella.
Yeah. I'm 5'10" as well. So.
Oh, I
not
wanted some
5'6".
big strapping like person.
Oh no.
Hey, it's okay. 5'10's good enough.
I mean, if everyone else is a gnome, we're doing good. I don't know. What's the demographics of the village? Are there humans here?
Yes, the demographics of Greenhaven is there's a lot of mixed races here. There's there's orcs, there's humans, there's gnomes, dwarves, all of it is right there. So anyway, the storm is starting to pick up a little bit outside when all of a sudden the door of Bugg's Ale House opens. And a goblin comes stumbling in, who is soaked and bloody and falls into the corner.
Oh no.
What do you do? What do you all do? Actually, first and foremost, we're going to get into the logistics here. So I need everybody to roll perception.
Perception. D20?
D20.
And that means I have a plus.
Difficulty to see this is a 5. So we have to roll 5 or better.
Pretty 17.
12.
12.
Plus 8. What's 17 plus 8?
I got a 14.
25.
You made it.
All right. So who got less than 5? Anybody?
Nope.
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 Y'all noticed something.
Okay. Good deal. So, yes, you do all notice this goblin who appears to be quite, he's kind of messed up. He's huffing, he's puffing. He kind of collapses in the corner and just is sitting there going, oh, I don't know. Oh.
Are goblins typically non-hostile here too?
Yes, this goblin actually appears to be dressed in some fine clothing.
Okay.
Did anybody get over 15?
No.
Arjil and Hazy. You two, when you rolled your perception, you realized that this goblin is part of a very famous goblin band in the area.
I like music.
Like musicians band?
Musicians band, yes.
Okay.
There is a
Okay.
traveling goblin band called the
You
Who
know their
What
metal.
Whack and Ding.
Who? The what?
The Who What Whack and Ding is the name of the band.
Who what whack and ding?
Okay, I just
Who, what,
needed to make
whack, and
sure that's what.
Yeah, that guy from the Who What Wackending seems to be having a bad night.
And again, who got the higher perception between the two of you? Arjil? Arjil,
I
you
got
know,
25.
19.
you know that this is Bob, who's one of the percussionists of the band.
Oi, Bob, what's your problem?
We've, and then he passes out.
Oh, let me go tend to him. I'll run over there and give him a heal.
Okay. Roll your heal skill.
All right. For medicine, or
do you have the heals?
I have a heal skill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wisdom +3. Okay.
Go ahead and roll a heal skill.
Got it. And I have a 15 with my pluses.
Excellent. Yes, you are able to kind of whip out some smelling salts, basically, and kind of like, come on, Bob. And he, oh gosh,
Typing.
my goodness, the band's been attacked. The robbers, they took everything. They took the band and they took our wagon, and I barely got away with my life. It was horrible. They stole my instrument. I think I'm gonna be sick. Hang on. And he pukes in the corner.
Ew.
Now,
Ew.
Who did it?
He retches in the corner, sits up, cleans himself out. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was horrible. I came to the closest place I could to find help. I'm willing to pay a certain amount of money to help save the band and get them safe and get our instruments and our wagon back. So, would you guys want to help, maybe?
Which way did they go?
They went up the road towards, well, we were just coming out of Nightdale, and they attacked us outside the forest on the road. Now, you do know in the area, this is a heavily forested area. That's why it's called, Greenhaven sits in one of the biggest natural forests on the continent. So,
Let's go.
Let's go. Wait, how are the other members of the band? Did anybody else survive? Are they all
I don't
dead?
know. I got
We should
attacked,
go find out.
and Ringo got attacked, and Paul. It was bad. It was really bad.
Not Paul. He's so
Wait a minute,
cute.
I know.
Not Paul and Ringo.
Okay.
Okay, well, we should go check them out. Is he stabilized? Like, does he need any more medicine?
No, he appeared. I mean, the wounds that he has, bruising and things like that, you couldn't heal. But
Okay.
as far as helping him to gain consciousness, he's awake. So,
Okay.
but he's not bleeding profusely, like he didn't nick an artery or anything like that. He
Okay.
just looks really beat up.
All right.
He says, "I'll travel with you to get you there, and then maybe we can figure it out where they went. I don't know. The rain's pretty bad."
Well, if he's going to travel, then I should do a heal spell on him
Okay.
to heal him
Yeah,
up.
probably so.
So I'll do a cure light wounds.
Okay.
That's 1d8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do. Hey! Oh!
He is fully restored.
All
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
And the Lord's light
I
shines
immediately
down.
begin
Yep.
blowing up balloons and
That's one spell.
twisting and fashioning them into a rain hat.
Excellent. As you're walking down the
Yeah.
muddy road, he explains to you that they are, well, they were kind of tall. I mean, tall for us anyway. And they were furry, and they chittered a lot. It was weird. It was like, and then they would scream at us in this deep voice, like, turn it off! And then, and one of them shot Paul, and it was bad, but they were all dressed in black and had hoods on, and it was horrible. But they stole
How
our
many
wagon.
were there?
Hmm?
How many were there?
I don't know, like 600, maybe 2. No, I don't really know. There was more than us. And you guys know the band, well, Arjil would know, the band has like 14 members. So
Oh wow.
They never make any money. I can tell you that right now.
Uh-huh.
No doubt.
That band
No
doesn't make
doubt.
money.
it's
Wrote all the
a
time.
goblin band. Their whole purpose
The
is
jokes.
for shiny things. So
The jokes write themselves about musicians not being able to count in this case. Unfortunately.
And he's the drummer.
and he's the drummer. One of the drummers, yes. So you guys
That's
make your
why
way.
he fell out of the wagon.
You make your way down the road, and it takes about a good 4-hour walk to get to the trees before Nightdale. And and oddly enough, while you're walking, the rain kind of lets up, the sky is clear, so it's muddy, but it's not currently making you soaked. So you get to the spot where Bob goes, it was right in here. It's right in here. And
This better not be a trap.
No, see the ruts over there?
Don't
That's my
jinx
wagon.
us like that.
Oh, there's the wagon when it was coming down the road. And Omar actually says, "Hold on one moment. Let me examine these tracks." Yes, those were made by deer. He totally failed his role. Anyway,
Are you sure?
I believe yes. I believe they're deer. Yes.
Let's
No, it happened
see.
right here, though. I mean, if you look around, I'm pretty sure you could tell. I just don't know where they took the wagon.
Deer on wheels, eh? Is that what we're saying? I don't think so.
Yes. I mean, it could happen.
Is there like a track that we can follow? Can we tell where they went?
What you need to do is roll a survival check.
Survival.
And if you get above a 15, you can discover it.
Oh dang! I got a 9.
I'm not gonna try. I know.
Well, I'll say 10 because it was raining, so say
Okay.
difficulty of 10.
I could be extremely lucky. We'll see.
I botched that one. I had too much to drink.
Too much.
I got
Damn
a
it,
15.
Finnroary.
Hey, I got a 15. That's I'm
Hey, cool.
not-
Did anybody get above 10?
I got a 15.
Raise your hand. Okay. Mama J
you.
and Sooj got a 3. Obviously, they went up this tree. It's got to be.
Oh, 20.
Now
got a
I'm
20?
wet, cranky, and confused.
Did you get that 20, John?
I did.
Oh my gosh. Nice.
Let's
Oh.
go.
I don't know what I rolled it for.
Campaign.
I just thought that everyone was
First
rolling.
of the campaign.
Right. Okay.
Well,
What'd you get, Mama J?
15.
15 also? All right. So the 15s, you guys can see the now obvious deep ruts that the wagon would make, kind of veering off the path and into the tree line. The 20 that John rolled knows that the wagon wheels are this many inches tall. There's at least 20 bandits going on. They seem to be making most of the band walk also, and that one of the goblins had a burrito for supper.
That feels like an epiphany.
So, I'm assuming the group starts to follow the path.
Are we agreed?
I would
Let's
like
go.
to. Yeah, let's go.
We're
I
saving the
would like to
band,
figure
right?
it
We're
out.
still saving the band, right?
All right.
The band-
Now,
Somebody's got to.
Right.
now,
Clearly.
with the fact that the area that you're in is heavily forested, it obviously has a lot of hills and valleys and things like that. So as you guys are walking, you follow these tracks for quite a long ways. You start to approach what appears to be a small foothill. And as you continue your tracking, you do see... thanks, Boo, by the way. We got our chat running on Twitch on the side here. I didn't realize it until just now.
Yay.
There is when you go around the foothill, there appears to be a cavern opening that the wagon tracks go into.
How tall is the cavern opening?
It is pretty tall. It is probably, if you had to guess, I'd say probably 10 to 12 feet.
Oh, okay.
And definitely wide enough for a wagon to go in.
Right. Yeah, okay, good, because I might get claustrophobic.
So are we going in there?
Well, can we hear anything in there?
Okay, roll your perception. Okay, great. Yes, you do hear something far inside the cave that sounds like, kind of like tin clicking together. Like that kind of... But the goblin he's kind of perched himself around the corner of the cave, and he's like, man, it's dark in there.
All right, so that answers our question.
There you go. I don't know. I'm kind of scared to go in.
Well, hold on. I have my staff out. I'm going to cast a light spell on my staff.
Okay. As you begin to craft the spell to cast light, suddenly the night is erupted by a horrific goblin scream. From deep in the cave.
That's not good.
No.
That's not.
And then your light goes off.
Wait, no.
That's not good either.
Did y'all hear that?
Okay. Nope,
Shit.
any of us did not hear that.
Are we going in?
I think we probably have to.
I don't think we
we're-
have a choice anymore.
Yeah, Bob,
All right,
Bob actually looks at you guys, and he swallows real hard, and then just takes off running into the cave.
Okay.
All right, I'll take off running with him.
Into the cave.
Same.
Trauma
Into
sword.
the cave.
He
Into
runs
the cave.
into the cave.
He runs into the cave.
And I have the light on my staff.
Okay.
I'm going to take a moment and use my gnome spell ability to do dancing lights,
Okay.
and so there are
Nice.
like 3 orbs flowing
There you go.
along with us.
Okay.
I'm gonna they're space them out so everybody has a little light.
Cool. You are the freakiest looking group
Yay.
walking into a cave I've ever seen. This will be cool. All right.
We're rescuing somebody, right?
You guys move quickly into the cave and advance through it, and it kind of curves around and then snakes back. And as you come around the second curve, you start to see light ahead of you.
Shields up.
Okay.
Shields up.
You actually see Omar notch a arrow also when you guys see the light.
I pull out my scimitar.
Yeah,
Bob,
I was gonna say I pull out my longbow.
Short spear.
I got my daggers.
Bob
have
actually
balloons.
pulls out a little
I have
dagger.
balloons in my hands.
Of course
Aha!
you do, darling.
Bob pulls out a dagger and keeps going. So as you come around the rest of the curve, coming into view is a cavern. In the middle of the cavern, there is a pretty large wagon that is, the best I can describe it is it's a very large, if you could imagine the size of a covered wagon, but it's actually completely built in wood. So it's boxed in, and it's completely covered in tin, metal, silver. It's got accoutrements all over it. It's got a crystal
Very
ball
elaborate.
hanging off of one side. It looks blinging, right? And
Very goblin type.
one
vehicle.
side of the wagon, you actually see a hooded figure. He's got a hold of a candlestick, and he's got his foot up on the wagon. He's trying to pull it off the wagon. off to the other, so that's on one side of the wagon. On the other side of the wagon, there's torches around too, so that's where the light's coming from. There is the rest of the Goblin band sitting against the wall, tied up, sitting on the ground, with 6 hooded figures standing over them.
Oh, hell no.
So, that being said, we're going to roll initiative.
Hey, Saffron,
Yo,
do you have Molotov cocktails?
that could be arranged. I also have throw anything.
Awesome.
Ooh, I almost took that one, but I thought took toughness. I thought extra life might be good. But
I love it.
throw anything.
I love it.
Right.
All right. So, as the round begins, Omar notches his arrow. Like I said before, he had it prepared. He fires at the thief that's pulling something off of the wagon. So now he's going to roll to hit. Oh, Lord. He rolled a natural 1. So, here we go. This is what happens when you critical fail in Pathfinder.
Begin.
Damn it, Omar.
I have to get a separate D20. He pulls his arrow back and fires it directly out the other direction.
No.
Somehow it slipped and the arrow went backwards.
Whoa, dude.
Thankfully, he was behind everyone.
That was epic.
And his bowstring broke.
Oof.
All right. Arthur, you're up next.
Next.
Okay, so I have formed a bow and arrow out of balloons, and I take the arrow and I shoot this balloon arrow up into the air, and when it's over the 6 hooded figures with the rest of the band, it bursts and rose petals fall down from the ceiling, and they need to make this is the sleep spell, by the way. So I do 4 hit dice of creatures, so the fewest hit die are affected first. So I don't know how you guys, Mr. DM person, how you want to run that.
Okay.
It's
So
affected
they're going to
first.
have to roll to save.
Right, save. So a will save.
A will save. Thank you very much. All of them saved. Wow.
Oh,
What a bad beginning. Okay, fine.
That was the craziest high rolls I've ever made
It
on
was
this.
a string of rose petals.
It was an epic thing, though. That was the greatest sleep spell description I've ever heard. But,
Okay. Oh well.
but they all saved. Arjil.
okay. So there's 4 of them standing in front of the captured goblins.
Yes.
Okay. Can I get to them from where I am?
Let's see. Your move is 30, right?
Right.
Okay. You're roughly, I think you're about 70, no, 60 feet away. So if you double timed it, yes, you could get up to one.
Huh.
I could throw you.
The old fastball special there.
Can I get to the one next to the cart?
Yes, you could get to the one in the cart within your movement range. Oh, wait, no, your movement's 20, isn't it?
No, it's 30 because I've got the barbarian fast movement.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, you could definitely get to the one on the side of the wagon.
Okay, well, I'm going to rage.
I'm sorry.
And go attack him.
Excellent.
With my greatsword.
Like a little ball of hate.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run up and
Beard
and
flying.
whack him.
It's got a beard. That's awesome.
I'm impressed. Whoa. I'm like, whoa. I haven't seen that.
Give me just one moment
Let's see.
to pull up the stats.
I've never seen him rage out.
Let me see.
You
I've
had
got,
before, but it was more like when he got shorted on his drink.
Right.
We don't talk about that night. We
Yeah.
don't
Right.
talk
We don't
about
talk
that
about
night.
Right.
What happens at Buggs stays at
These are
Buggs.
bugs. That's right.
Right.
All right, go ahead and make an attack. You have to beat an AC of 16.
Okay, I got a 19, and how does this work? I got the attack modifier plus, or base attack bonus of +1, and rage adds +4. No, or does it? On strength, or
It adds 4 to strength, yes.
Okay, so what? So I just get the base. So dirty 20.
Okay. Alrighty, go ahead and roll your damage. So I think you get a bonus to your damage also, if I can remember correctly.
Okay. Oh yeah! Wow. That's a 10 on a
Okay.
D10.
Oh my.
So for a critical on that, it's ×2. So I did 20 points of damage.
Holy crap! So Arjil's character comes screaming up out of the tunnel of that, and just what'd you hit him with?
A great sword.
Great.
Wow.
See this little bitty guy, huge sword, like very anime type situation. Just whack-a-doodle, and just cleaves.
Well, it's a gnome-sized great sword, but yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
still,
Yeah.
So it's a short sword.
cleaves almost this character in half. So he
Claymore.
smashes right through it. And what happens is when he hits it, the bandit spins around, falls down, and his cloak falls open, and it's a giant raccoon.
Oh dear. Hey, what is that?
Okay.
The other 4 react because it's their turn now. It's the monster's turn. The 4 that are watching the goblins or the goblin band turn, and they all flip open their cloaks and they grab their weapons, and yes, they're all raccoons. But very large, humanoid-like raccoons. Stand about as tall, a little bit taller than a goblin does.
Like were raccoons or just really big raccoons?
Raccoon humanoids, not were raccoons. Like they're not going to beast out and turn you into a were raccoon. I
Oh
wouldn't.
Lord.
Not that I
Okay.
wouldn't do that, but
That'd be awesome.
okay. So it's their turn. They are going to, and they all 4 of them have crossbows. So
Oh dear.
Please.
let's see. Who am I going to shoot at? Probably the tallest people first. So who's over 5 foot tall?
The elves. Go for
Okay.
the elves.
Alrighty. So Omar's first to get shot at, and it does not hit. Hazy, what's your armor class?
I don't want to talk about it. I am bad at math.
So 16.
16.
Okay.
What
16
in the
armor class.
world?
All right. It misses you.
Yeah, she got some good armor on.
Right. John,
I have a 13. armor
13.
class.
Okay.
I'm wearing
Oh, that was crooked.
leather. Soft leather armor.
Oh, no.
Oh!
It's not a crit. You're lucky.
Okay.
All right. So damage on that is 1d4 plus your mom. No, wait.
Careful, because she will crit.
I know.
She can summon
Oh,
frying
God.
pans.
Just leave it. I'll get it.
She
Like
can
me-
kick you, but
Like me, like Mjolnir. She's like, shink, frying pan. And she can throw shoes around the corner. She
Took
does
3 points of damage, Don.
Ow!
One of the bolts flies in and hits you right in the shoulder.
crap.
Okay. That leaves 2 more people.
Ow!
So who else was over 5 foot? If you've already hit you, don't bring your hand up.
Basically,
Sooj,
you got elves and gnomes.
and then the other one it's going to shoot at. So Sooj is going to get one shot at, and Arthur's going to get one shot at. So Sooj, what's your
I
armor
am
class?
not tall. I am not tall.
No, but you did
that.
weird. You did weird magic stuff, so they're not happy
They
about that.
resisted it. I gave them rose petals. That's all I did. I gave them rose petals.
You
14.
started
14.
this.
Okay, Sooj, you're going to get hit too.
Yeah, we haven't even acted yet. I just got
But you
shot.
only get
I
1
just
point of
walked in
damage,
with
so that's good.
walked in with a light spell. Oh,
Say again.
So
1 point of damage.
A bolt grazes your shoulder and gives you 1 point of damage.
Figures.
Arthur, what's your armor class, sir?
17.
17. Let's see here. Oh no! It's the 20.
All right, fine. I have balloons.
All right, we're gonna roll damage.
Oh, no.
Whatever the damage is, because times 2. Here we go. It's 2, so you get 4.
Okay, I'm not dead.
Arthur's standing there. He's like, "Doobie doobie doo. Wasn't that cool?" Funk.
I am not dead. Okay.
All right. So that was the monster's turn. Now it is John's turn.
My turn?
John's turn.
Oh,
Bubba
okay.
Gesha's turn.
Right. Well, since someone actually got hurt, I'll do a Cure Light Wounds on him if he's in my range to do that.
You got
Absolutely.
hurt,
You're all
baby.
standing in a group together. So yes.
Oh, I got hurt. Yes, but he got hurt more.
Yeah.
So 1d8. Do.
Doop.
7.
Hey, that's more than damage than you took. So
Okay.
you're cured back,
back
up to
up.
normal. And he pulls the bolt out of your chest.
Oh, that too.
Oh. Mama J. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. SJ.
I have a heal in my skills. Can I help?
Sure.
Okay. How do we do this?
All right. So who are you healing? First and foremost.
Who's still the most down?
John.
That'd be me.
Okay.
took 3.
I got you, Boo.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
have to roll a
She's like,
d20.
put this salve on
Okay.
and I made it for you.
It's gonna sting.
It's kind of the
Thing.
Oh!
All right. So roll your
But it's minty fresh.
roll a d20. Add your healing
12.
skill to it. 12. Okay.
No, 14.
14. All right.
Yes.
You are able to heal him for 2
Oh, that was great. Thanks.
2 points.
Oh,
All right. Now Mama J gets to go.
okay.
Okay. John, are you near death or are you?
No, I'm good
better
now. I'm good.
Okay.
I wasn't near. That's why I didn't heal me first, because Fluffy was hurt more than me.
Okay.
Now, does the group know that you have a pet?
No.
No.
Okay. Is it with you?
Yes.
Okay.
But he's small.
She has a capybara.
He's a baby. Yeah, I have a baby capybara.
Oh my God!
Big das Uberhund. Sorry, take reference.
We all just lost our minds.
I know,
Yep.
right? Ah, what's his name? What's his name? What's his
It gets
name?
better. Ambrosius.
Ambrosius.
Yes! Ferocious!
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So you're gonna ride this when it gets bigger. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
We're working on
That
it.
is
Yeah.
the goal.
Okay. Yeah. Oh.
That is the
I
goal.
love everything
Or
about
find a
Now-
wizard with an enlarge spell. Okay, and you go poof.
Yep.
Make it bigger.
All right. So
Sorceress might have an enlarge spell.
what do you do, Mama?
That's what she
Oh,
said.
that is a really good question.
Do you have a weapon?
I do. Do we have any of the monsters near death?
No. One is dead, but one of them, the rest of them are fine.
Yeah,
But there's still 4 more, right?
At the moment, yes.
Yeah. All so they're like culty raccoons
Yes.
because they're all in like the shrouded, right?
Yabba,
Okay.
yabba, yabba. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Culty raccoon. I'm writing that one down.
Right. Culty raccoon. You
Trash
raccoon
raccoons.
cultist.
Cultyraccoons.tumblr.com. Somebody
Dark
grab it.
raccoon god. Some
Grab
kind
it
of like
now.
assassin paladin mix, you know? I mean assassin cleric mix, right?
That's your new band name.
Oh.
Bubba Gesha and the Culty Raccoons.
Culty raccoon.
Needs to be a thing.
Sign me up.
I'm playing drums. Anyway.
Yes, you are.
Culty raccoons. Yeah.
I'm gonna go after the closest one with my sickle.
Okay. That would be one of the 4 that had turned and is kind of standing with the group of goblins. So, what's your move?
I'm gonna go after him with my sickle.
Yeah,
No,
but
like
what is
your
your
feet.
move, hon? What is your
Oh,
How far can you go?
Remember, you got short legs, honey. You got
Speed.
short legs.
20. 20? Okay. You
Yeah.
can start advancing, but you won't get there quite yet.
as expected.
So you pull sickle and charge forward. That's where you're at right now.
And I get like a 1.5 feet. Got it.
No, you'll have further than that, but you'll be able to get to the next round for sure. Hazy, what do you do?
I'm gonna go ahead and try to shoot an arrow at one of them of the
Okay.
4 that are left over there.
All right, go for it. You got to beat an AC of 16.
Oof. 11.
Nope, you miss.
I get out a series of balloons and I make the most incredible balloon flamingo you've seen in your entire life.
Whoa.
And it's a hat, and I put it on my head.
Mhm.
And
Do we have flamingos on this planet?
it's an amazing, fantastical creation. So what this is I am bolstering my party to inspire courage. Against fear and improving their combat abilities. To be effective, an ally must be able to perceive the bard's performance. So you've seen the flamingo.
You're providing the soundtrack of the battle.
Yes. No, on the balloon.
This is the equivalent of the bardic inspiration.
Yeah. So everybody gets a +1 morale bonus for saving throws against charm and fear effects, but more importantly, a +1 competence bonus on attack and weapon damage rolls.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey.
So basically, you get a +1 to attack and add a +1 to your damage.
So do I have to maintain that now, like it was back in 3.5? So that's my action every round, or that's
no. It's once it's done, it's in effect for. I think it.
Okay.
Well, actually, you know what?
But just remind me once in a while. How long does that last?
until the end of combat.
I believe it's still the end of combat. Yeah. If I'm wrong on that, I'm sure the Pathfinder.
It's 1 minute, but we won't be fighting more than 1 minute, right?
I'll be
a round is like 6 seconds. So
yeah. So it's for a minute.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. So up next is Arjil.
Okay, can I get to the 4 of them now?
Yes.
All right. I want to take off screaming around the wagon with sword overhead and go and attack one of them.
Let me make a quick fear check on one of them.
If I may, I'm going to move and put myself behind the wagon as related to everybody else.
Okay.
We're good.
Oh, my Lord. This is awesome. Okay, so you come around the wagon. The one that's next to the one that Mama J's after saw you kill the one. It was actually turning to come towards you. You come back around. It sees you in your full barbarian rage. Literally, its eyes widen. It turns and gives you an attack of opportunity because it's trying to run away.
Okay. Let's see. That's a 17.
Yeah, this would be the armor class to hit would actually be a 13 because he's prone.
So I got him.
Wackadoo. All right. Roll damage, sir.
That's 2. I rolled crap on that one. So 2, 3 plus his. Do I get the strength bonus from my rage?
Yes.
Okay. Wait. So 2, 3, 4 for the regular, and then 4 more is 8. 8 damage.
You cleave him in half.
Oh, that's intense.
All right.
I also, on the attacks of opportunity,
I just thought we were fighting some musicians. I got
combat reflexes, and so I get more of those than I'm supposed to have.
Yes.
I think it's your dex bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if any more of those come up,
Fair enough. All right. So now it's the monster's turn. All right. So the one, the one next to Mama, or the one that Mama was coming after, the one next to that one was the one you just murdered. The one standing next to him on the other side sees that, rolls his morale, and stays put. But from further in the cave, and are now stepping around to the side that the band is on, are 6 more bandits.
Oh dear.
Whoa.
And they all pull their crossbows. Now, I will not let them shoot this round because they moved and then pulled, so they would not be shooting. But
so there's a total of 9 people we're fighting, or 10?
At current, there's 9.
9. Okay.
Okay. Next up is John.
Oh. Okay. I am going to use my last spell level, first level spell, for Bless, to give everyone whoever's in my range of the spell is still near me. I guess you decide that.
Everybody is. So
Okay.
well,
So
Arjil isn't. Arjil's outside the area.
Okay.
But
And that's going to give everyone a plus 1 on attack rolls and saving throws
okay,
against
so you
fear.
got one from you got a +1 from Arthur. Now you got a +1 from John. So you get
Yeah,
so
so
now you're
it's
doing
plus
+2.
two.
It's on
Yes.
just on attack though, right?
It says you get attack rolls and saves against fear.
Is there anything near me that I can throw? That
Well,
would be
Arjil's already
useful.
up in the group, so no.
He's
Let me
already
see
in
here.
there.
There's a capybara. No, don't throw that.
No.
Is there like a rock on the ground?
Protect the baby.
Yeah.
What?
You're in a
Well,
cave.
like
There's
a
gotta be
rock
You know what?
Yeah.
Give me a. Let me roll percentage
Here,
Okay.
throw this girl.
to see. Do you want 50 or above or 50 or below?
Context?
He's rolling
Guys,
his
To
roll
find
100.
something that you can throw.
You want below 50 or above 50?
Below.
Person.
All right, here's the percentage number. Oh, nope, it's
Okay.
going to be 67. So no, there's nothing close by.
Yep.
Okay. I have bomb elixir under special abilities.
Mhm.
I have throw anything under feats, and I have spellcraft 4 bonus under skills. What do?
Bomb elixir. I'm trying to remember.
Just because I have these things doesn't mean I'm good at them.
You need to roll 16 or better on a d20.
Oh my god. Okay.
Ooh, it's tense.
Woo!
You got +2. You got +2 to
Oh,
hit.
you got 2 plus
Yep.
2 to hit. That's
I
right.
do.
Let's hope.
I'm praying, girl. Come on, girl. Hit them. There's 9 of them. Scary
15.
raccoon people.
15
many?
altogether.
Oh, okay, what am I adding up?
15 plus 2, right?
No, 13 plus 2. Damn it.
Damn.
But it's just be some splash
So
somewhere,
you
right?
so you no, she flings it and it doesn't go
Oh.
off. Basically, it just kind of goes tink 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 off into.
Oh.
Dud.
Yeah.
It's a dud.
Oh, you can pick it up. Oh, shit.
But you can pick it up and recover it, so that's okay. All right, Mama,
Good try, Saffron. Good try.
you have to save the day.
With my little tiny sickle.
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
All right, now your advance can actually advance to the one that you were coming up to before, so you reach them, and
Okay.
you have to hit a 16 or better on a d20. You swipe at it and you miss. Hazy.
I am going to opt to try to shoot again.
Okay.
Whoa.
What are you shooting with? I'm sorry. Hold on.
My longbow.
Okay, you're fine.
Shit. 10, 12 with +2.
Shoo, goes right by him.
Damn it.
Okay. If you are using a crossbow of any type in this game, by the way, it does take a round to reload.
Arrows.
Just so you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so top of the round, Omar says, "Uh-oh."
You might.
I messed up.
Um,
I've failed to math. It doesn't matter. We don't
Omar
have to go
actually
back.
takes off running, and he runs around the opposite wall of the cavern. He's probably trying to flank them, is what he's trying to do. Or to catch any more that are coming out. So that's what he does. Arthur.
All right. I'm going to have to use a real weapon. I could go to my short bow, but then I have to drop my shield, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to hang on. I'm going to use a sling.
Okay.
I'm going to lean out from behind the wagon and give it a go.
Alrighty.
Yep.
You have to hit an arm.
I missed. I missed.
Oh, dang.
So I'm going to kind of go back and take cover behind the wagon again.
Fair enough. All right.
I mean, unless for some reason 11 hits, but I don't think
Nope.
it does. Right?
Has to be 16 or better. Arjil.
Okay. I assume am I still close to people?
Yes.
Well, I'm just gonna keep screaming and swinging.
Okay. So you whack that dude, knock him down, you turn to your right and go after the one over there. You got to take a few steps, but it's not hard to get to them. Go ahead and roll to hit.
All right.
Don't forget you get a +2.
Forget the +2 that.
No, I only get a +1
Okay.
because I was out of range of hits.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So, 14, 15, 16 total. So
That
I
hits.
just barely got that one.
But you got him. That's all it counts. Roll your damage, sir.
Let's see. So that is a 5 + 4. I do 9.
Go, Finn!
You whack into it, and it spins around and collapses.
Yay!
Lets out a little squeak.
So glad we have a fighter
Yes,
in our
gunners!
Go gnomes! Gnomes rule!
The mad gnome strikes again.
All right.
All right.
Finn.
John, you're next.
Oh, well, can I close within 30 feet and attack?
Yes.
Are they within 30 feet of me? So I can't. All right, so I have my scimitar out. I'm basically just using my staff as a torch.
Right.
So I'm not fighting.
Right now,
with
you're
it,
combating the same thief that Mama J is, because it's the closest to you.
Okay, that's good. And I'm rolling right now. I have a +2 to hit. Here we go. Come on, Saffron Ray. Give me God my hand. 15, 16, 17.
17 hits.
Yes.
Thank God you didn't roll a 1,
Nice.
because Mama would have been hit. Possibly. That's not how it completely works. But
She's too low. I would have gone.
right, you just like woof over the top of her head.
Yeah. I'm
So,
only 3 foot 2.
slashing damage, right. So that's 1d6, I believe, +1. Okay. 3, 4 points of damage.
Okay, you hit it, and it goes.
Oh, +1 damage with Arthur.
Right. So
2, so 5.
So it's not looking pretty. You hit it pretty good, but it's still standing.
Okay. I don't expect to one-shot anything. I just like the barbarian.
All right, SJ.
Let's try this again.
Yeah.
Okay. She winds up, and the pitch.
Go, Sappy, go.
Same roll.
Go,
Same roll.
Sappy, go. Go.
All right.
Roll to hit.
Go, Sappy, go. Go, Sappy, go.
Fuck. 13.
Wait,
Oh.
did you add
+2?
your 2?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
No, total.
So another bottle goes flying off.
Okay, yep.
Is it not breaking? Is that the problem? Is that what you're thinking it's not happening?
Seems to be they're not being able to bust for some reason.
I am bad at this.
Oh, no.
We all start somewhere.
Well, you have to learn, right? You got to get the
Hence the
spin on
scars.
the bottle just right, or it just doesn't happen for some reason.
Right. I like go. Are those meant to break?
I
Well,
healed
she's trying to get
Not
him
helpful,
drunk, is
sir.
what it is.
Not
She
helpful.
keeps throwing
Not
alcohol at
helpful.
him.
Oh,
Drink
that's
up,
what it is.
drink
Oh,
up.
it's
you
the
guys.
wrong bottle.
Yeah. You're throwing the rum bottles. Quit it. No.
Not
Damn
the
it.
rum. Not the rum.
Why is the rum always gone?
Always the rum.
The rum.
Those damn alchemists.
So these raccoon beasts, they would not be considered humanoids, or are they humanoid?
They're humanoid. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Are they man-sized?
They're a little bit taller than a goblin.
So gnome size.
Gnome sized.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even creepier
Right? Thank you.
because they have capes and
Uh-huh.
pulty.
Mama?
I'm still going with my sickle.
You that one
The
in
same
front
one
of
that
you
I
is, that
attacked?
one in front of you is
Yeah,
pretty messed
same.
up, so go ahead and try to hit. His armor class is going to adjust for you because he's damaged. He's going to be a 14, not a 16.
Of course,
Or
because I
the
just rolled a
13.
19.
Oh, yay!
There you
Get
go.
it, girl. Get it.
Sickle as.
But I only did 2 damage.
But that's okay, you killed it.
Yes! One down.
That includes Arthur's plus?
Yes. Yes, I rolled a 1.
All right. Hazy Witch.
No, we have 8 left.
I'm gonna go ahead and reload
9.
Okay. Or wait, are you using a crossbow or a bow?
longbow.
You can shoot again.
Oh, can I? Okay. Well, then let me go ahead and shoot again.
Get him.
No. 12.
Nope. Okay, top of the round. Omar is doing something in the back. Oh, let's drop my die.
Oh no.
There's dice all over my floor right now. It's kind of weird.
Better than
Gravity.
Legos.
Right.
Oh my goodness! I just rolled a 20.
Oh, someone's dying.
So he goes
Redemption.
wackadoo. Let's see.
Yay.
Here. He's using his longbow. Mama J and Bubba and Arjil. I know we're in rounds, but go ahead and give me a perception check right quick.
It's 2,
Oh!
11.
11?
Mm-hmm.
I
John?
have a natural 20.
20? Okay. Who else did I? Oh, Mama J.
7.
7. Okay. You had to get a 10 or better. So Arjil and John saw this. So Arjil, as you turn like to go to the next person, and John, as you look up, you see Omar is kind of like, okay, so where the wagon is sitting, he's kind of like back behind the wagon over on this side where there appears to be another tunnel opening. And he turns, and as he does, he holds his bow straight out, almost like gangsta style, and fires an arrow. It goes through one of their heads, out the other side, and into another one.
Oh,
He drops
that's
2.
impressive.
Nice.
Boom, boom.
Well done.
Whoa. We might win. We might live through this.
All right, Arthur.
Okay, so that's 4 down.
All right. Let's see if I can hit something with my sling. Here we go.
He winds up, and the pitch.
16 hit.
That hits.
Yes.
Okay. Sadly, I'm minus damage with my sling, but there we go.
We get a plus 1.
3 damage.
3. Hey, that's all right. You whack. So, yeah.
And then I go back undercover.
Right. So one of them's looking like, what? Bink! Hey! Arjil, you're up next.
Okay, so is anybody left next to me?
There was 4 watching the guards, watching the band. They took care of 1. You took care of 1, 2. There should be 1. Yeah, there's 1 towards the kind of the back area by the other 2 that are still standing back over that way.
All right, well, I'll go for him.
Okay.
Screaming and slashing.
What I do?
19 plus 2. I got 21.
I had to do it.
Dirty 21.
Hey, that's all right. Just the Slipknot scream, the wah, or the whatever.
Right.
Wah.
And that is 7, 8, 9 damage.
Wow.
Snorted that one.
Oh. That's scary.
You walk up and gut him, and his intestines spill forth, and he falls to the ground. And it's raccoon intestines, so it's kind of gross. Anyway,
Ew. It smells like New York streets.
Always good to have a barbarian around.
all right.
Like a pig in slop.
All right. The 2 that are... Okay, so hold on. I have to roll morale right now because more than half of their war band is gone. So this is a little bit of a... I kind of mix in a little bit of Warhammer with my Pathfinder every now and then, so bear with me here.
You're the DM, man. Do
Yep.
what you want.
Okay, so guess what? They all failed. All right, the last 3 drop their weapons and they put their little paw hands up. And their sleeves roll down and you see the furry arms and their little red paws and they're like, well, okay.
Oh, they could talk too.
Sorry. We're sorry. We go out of rounds.
Yeah, get out of here.
We
You
go out
better
of
be
rounds.
sorry.
Right, that's right.
What do
So
you
we
guys
tied
do?
him up? We tied him up? Surrender? Surrender.
Yeah, I want to interrogate him.
Okay. Role play it out.
You don't do that to our band. Where's
Okay,
the band?
hold on.
I may be able to be some assistance at
Okay,
this.
you can do diplomacy. You can do
Oh,
or
right.
intimidate, or you can also do.
I have a +1 on my diplomacy. Who has a better diplomacy, please?
My diplomacy is I was a 15. That's what my diplomacy.
Well, that's a good diplomacy.
Yeah, yeah.
I have some skills in this area. It comes from many years of dealing with 5-year-old children at birthday parties. Now
Let Fluffy do his work.
There are places that I can put these balloons that will make you extremely uncomfortable.
Ooh.
And I would rather not do that.
Okay.
I would rather not. And if you can give me some kind of information, I will be able to avoid that. These people would rather me be terrible to you, and I just hope that will not come to that, because I don't enjoy that. It's not a job. I will do it if I need to because it's my job, but I don't enjoy it. So who are you? Why have you banded together? First off, who are you? Who are you? Are you the Raconteurs? Are you the Raconteurs?
No, we're the Raconteur Society. No,
Good night, folks.
Yeah, that's another. That's got hit in the head by Mike. No, he says, no, we're just we're hungry. We're so hungry.
Oh, for crying out
Just
loud.
saying that. We just
Now,
need
admittedly,
food.
Well, make pretty good
you
raccoon
know,
stew.
our goblin band the average person may not be angry with you for decimating a goblin band, but you know, that being what it's may, we can't allow you to be marauding the countryside, stealing and killing. It's not okay.
So they're dead? The rest of the band is dead?
No, they're not dead. They're tied
okay.
up and leaning against the
They
wall
tried
of
to
the
kill
cave.
them. I mean, they shot them. I mean,
All right,
that's
I'm gonna go
the-
check on them while y'all do this.
Okay.
No,
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 the one raccoon's, he got his hands up. He says, "Well, we had our own village, and it got overran, and we had to figure out how to survive. And we're raccoons, so put 1 and 2 together."
That's fair.
But it was just really hard to make a living, so we decided to become
Part of
bandits.
the banditry. Is that it? Is that why you wear the masks?
Well, look at this thing. It's all full of shinies. How could you say no to that? Says the
As
another
I
one.
said, I have some sympathy with you. They were goblins. I understand that, but it's still not okay.
Okay. Well, we didn't take much.
Well, and unfortunately, and once again, it's not the kind of thing that I would do myself. But these people, they're very demanding. So we're going to need everything you have, not just what you took, but everything else. And then maybe
Wait, you're going to rob the thieves?
and to
You're
and
mean.
in compensation, we need everything you have.
Well, everything's in the back of the cave. That's where we are living, so I guess we have to leave now,
I
right?
look at everybody else and I kind of shrug my shoulders. What then?
Are you ousting us? We have to leave our home now?
Oh.
See,
we will.
now,
What does the
We
band
can't-
want us to do?
The band
Yeah,
the band is gagged and roped, so they're all
Well,
sitting there just kind
I
of.
wanted to help them while this
Okay.
conversation was going on.
John while there's this banter going on back and forth between the raccoons and Arthur's character, John with some of your other help managed to get the band untied.
Yeah, I was helping.
Right, ungagged and
there
all that. And Frederick, the lead singer of the band, who's actually a taller goblin and looks very rock and rollish.
3.5 feet tall.
Right. No,
Spiky
3
hair.
3/4 of a feet tall. So he stands up and he says, "Well, we can't fault them. I mean, look at our wagon. It's the bomb diggity. So, I'll tell you what. We'll make a deal. If you guys, the rest of you, want to come with us and be our roadies, we'll pay you and feed you. But you got to promise not to steal any more of our shiny stuff."
Brilliant.
So what do you think
Sure.
about that? And the raccoons are like, the three that are standing just kind of look at each other like, sure. Very steady agreement. So
Leave it to the metronome to come up with the most peaceful solution.
And then of course the Frederick, the Ming also. So you don't really need your stuff then, right? They're like, well, no. So he turns to the rest of the group, you folks, and he says, well, have at it then. The rest of you, get that wagon and get it out of here. Where's the horses at? Well, they're out back. Okay, go get them. So the raccoons scurry out. It's funny. This is the point where you see them. They actually fall down on all fours and scurry out of the cave like a raccoon would.
With little capes.
With the little capes flipping behind them. So,
Okay.
you guys, Omar's already back there. He actually hollers back, hey, everyone, come back here and look at this.
Oh,
Everything smells like the inside of a raccoon in here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll wander back to the back of the cave, see what's back there.
All right. Might as
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the dead ones on my way back.
there
Okay.
you go.
All right. So, in the back of the cave, you guys actually find the hoard. There's 2 small chests. And
Chests.
a whole bunch of silverware. The 2 chests are, they're not locked, so you can open them up. They're full of silver.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Each
Full
chest holds
of-
100 silver.
Wow.
The 200 silver. And plates and tableware and brooches we could probably sell for.
Well, that'll buy us a few drinks back at the tavern.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Say.
And you do find a few pieces of the wagon. The goblin band comes back there with you and is like, oh, that's a piece of the wagon. Well, that's a piece of the wagon. And so they put it back, Obviously, they're not stealing. They're actually replacing parts of the wagon that got pulled off by the
You guys might consider rolling in something a little less flashy if you don't want this to happen again. Just saying.
How often do you come across
to
a
agree with
roving
that.
band of bandit raccoons?
I mean-
Raccoons.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Right.
You're unforgettable.
Damn straight.
I just would hate for this to happen to you more than once.
Where are you guys from
not-
anyway? And then Bob suddenly goes, they're from Greenhaven. He's like, oh, we were going to Greenhaven. We were going to do a show at the that other place, not Bugg's Ale
The Dewey
House.
Rose Inn?
The Dewey Rose, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's nicer.
We were going to go there and have a show. They hired us to come in. About that time, the last 3 of the raccoon bandits bring the horses in, and they hitch them all to the wagon. And do you guys?
Raccoons with
I guess we'll have to come see them play.
And they says, well, you can ride with us if you want. And we were headed back to Greenhaven. There's no sense of you guys walking.
I was gonna say, should we escort them back to
how big is it?
Greenhaven, maybe?
Let's all go and have a drink.
Probably should to make sure that
down.
these raccoons are actually hired and not just going to rob them again the second we're gone.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
All right. Well,
And now there's only 3 raccoons left, right?
yes.
Okay.
All right. So you guys,
the band
Load up
band
in the wagon.
vastly outnums the raccoons.
right?
Yes.
The
But
band
they're
can
goblin
kick their
musicians.
ass,
They're
yeah.
like, oh God, don't hurt me.
Oh, God.
So
You gotta teach
they
you
load
guys
up in
some
the wagon.
self-defense.
The bandit raccoon or the raccoon bandits get in with you guys. While you're traveling back to Greenhaven, which is going to be a few hours ride,
It's late.
goblins redress the raccoons into more fitting attire for their new jobs, which is blue jeans and a t-shirt. No, I'm kidding. It's actually they put little pieces of armor on them that they've shined up, so the raccoons are now shiny, and the raccoons are totally okay with this. They're like,
Right.
"Oh, I'm wearing shiny. This is great." So you guys actually get to Greenhaven, and the sun's coming up. So
Good morning.
you've been
I gotta go, y'all.
it's blue 30 in Greenhaven. So you show them where the places they're going. The band goes in and gets set up, and you guys go to your residences, wherever those are at in town, which you do have them,
Okay.
and you rest for the night. So anybody who has spells that need to be restored, or you do
Yes.
need meditations to redo things or whatever, the elves can go meditate by the brook and do whatever they got to do, and you'll begin the next day. So your majestic plans of leaving on adventure worked, but unfortunately it took you right back home. So you get it.
Woohoo!
But it
Yeah.
was a good
Start.
run through. Yeah, it was like practice.
Right.
Everybody's
There
got
you
to
go.
start somewhere.
Right. I didn't realize how vicious some of you are. But now I do. Like I
All
hadn't
right.
seen it, directly.
Give me one
Oh,
I
moment.
do feel kind of bad. I think we should have talked to them
I need the quarter.
before I went screaming into
What
the
do
cave
you
and
mean you feel bad?
No,
hacked
who
people.
killed?
Well,
How
they
many
were
killed?
nice.
Well, you killed 4 of them or 5 of them? How many did you
Well,
kill?
They
They
hit
had
us
already-
first.
Right, and they had already shown that they were violent
they?
because we had to save the other guy.
Oh yeah, that
so
is true.
Yeah.
we had to assume that they're going to be violent. I mean, I'm all about. Can I say that unless I specify, I'm always using non-lethal damage?
You can, yes.
Thank you. Unless they're undead, and then it's full on smiting.
All right. Now, what I like to do when I run my games is I like to give experience per day if I can. So you guys all together
Okay.
have gotten 320 experience from that
Oh.
situation. So you want to mark that
So you
down
want
on your
us to-
sheet.
So
320.
you want us to write 320 each of us, or do you want to do
Yes.
some math and divide that?
No,
Okay.
that's already divided. So that's what you get
Okay.
per person.
Yay!
Which was XP? What?
320. That's what we
Thank you.
have.
Cool.
Ah, there it is.
Okay. So
Yay.
the next day comes, and you guys wake up at different times. You go about your normal day, and that afternoon, early evening, the Goblin band plays a ruckus show and
Yeah.
has a good old time. And you folks celebrate your last night in Greenhaven with the insanely good but very hard to listen to at times Goblin band. So we will go ahead and say you shut down that night back home. When you are starting to leave the concert, the head goblin, the lead singer, Frederick, comes up and says, we really appreciated all the help you guys
Okay,
gave us
where
getting
you going?
our wagon back. So I wanted to let you know that one of the magistrates in Nightdale is needing some help.
Magistrate.
Is
And,
that so?
And yeah, you guys seem like you had a pretty good handle on your skills, and you're pretty special. So if you're interested, his name is Garth Took.
Garth.
And he's
What
an,
kind of
he's
what
an-
kind of help exactly?
he's an orc. He's part of the royal court there, and something about his what did he say? His wife was taken or something? No, that wasn't it. Hold on, that was another guy. Hold on. No. Oh, sheep gave birth? No, that wasn't it either. I don't remember. I see so many people, I can't think of what happened, but I know the name, and I know he needs help. So you're just going to have to go talk to him. I can't remember what he said he needed, but it takes you the better part of a day. So and you're going to be traveling through heavy woods. So we're going to say the first half of the day. Do you have any encounters? Let's find out. No, you don't. So the first quarter of the day as you travel.
Are we on foot or are we on horses?
Well, that's up. Well, you don't have any horses for sale that you bought there, so you're traveling on foot at the moment.
Okay.
All right.
And then halfway through the day,
Get my steps in. Get my steps in.
Getting over the hangover.
Getting over. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be more of this kind of walk.
Can you alchemical that too?
Body.
Can you alchemical like hangover medicine?
Surely there's a potion for that. There's gotta be. I
Or
can brew
ibuprofen in
potion.
here, or
So this
Oh.
deadly nightshade ointment that I made,
Brew
just rub it
potion.
on your tongue.
I made you like
Sir,
nice. And I have heal already.
Nightshade. Nightshade, you say?
No, don't eat that.
Right.
Oh,
Fluffernutter, put it down.
Oh, I mean, not all nightshade is. I mean, tomatoes are nightshade. So.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Potatoes.
that's true.
But I
Potatoes.
can't eat them anymore. I hate that.
Well,
All right, so you guys are traveling through the woods, and all of a sudden, there's some rustling in the bushes.
Okay.
And
So I'm going to jump out the bushes and grab you.
roll your perceptions.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Omar.
Go to roll perception.
17 with my bonus.
Okay. You got to do 15 or better.
23.
23
Whoa.
for Arthur.
26.
Did you roll a 1, Hazy?
I rolled a 3.
Okay, at least it wasn't a 1. What'd you get, Mama?
13.
Yeah.
26.
20. Oh, good. Very good.
Right.
All right. Anybody that got 15 or above? Or 15 to 20. Sorry, 15 to 20.
20.
Okay. You guys see you see something moving in the bush that has a dog-like shape to it. You see 2 of them. Arthur and Jules, you see a mangy canine face, has the same flat nose,
13.
beady eyes, and protruding teeth as a rat grown grotesquely large.
Ooh.
R.O.U.S.es.
Rodents of extreme size.
R.O.U.S.es.
Out of the shrubs come... Oh, wrong thing. That.
Ah!
Oh!
Ah,
2 of them.
How many of them?
2.
That looks
weird how that just came out of the sky.
That looks supernatural.
Yeah.
In a way.
Thank you. I didn't mean to do that, but...
Don't you look natural?
All right, so
I had not smoked enough for this monster. Okay, let's go.
let's roll initiative.
Oh
Everybody?
yeah. D10, right?
D20.
D20, yeah.
What is it with you and your D10s?
Natural 20.
20.
That's D&D.
18 plus 2, so it
I'm
Plus
slow. Yeah, I'm
2. 22.
All right.
I'm at 18.
So mine's
I'm going on a 5. Okay.
3.
All right.
Going on a 5.
20 or above.
23.
All right. Hazy, what'd you get?
I got a 20.
Okay, 20. Sooj.
Wow.
22.
And then Arjil.
23.
Okay,
I mean-
23 for Arjil.
There's no point going before Finn because Finn is fast. You got to see what he does to the battlefield before I.
And deadly.
And then
Right, you gotta be
Sooj
out of
got
the way.
what?
22.
22 for Sooj. And then Hazy got 20. 19. 18. 17. 17 for
18.
Mama.
18 for Mama.
Jules got 18. Arthur, what'd you get?
I've decided I want to wait and learn from everybody else's actions. And so I didn't roll a 7. I chose a 7. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's
That's
Same.
that's
So
fair.
also get the 7 out
I
of the way
mean,
now.
we could just talk. I'm just impressed about your speech, so how you talk those raccoons down like that. That was really nice. We didn't have to use violence too much.
I don't know. I use quite a lot of violence.
Hey, you made my good cop.
I'll have a different
Stuff
conversation.
about
with you,
cleaving
kid.
somebody
Right.
in half and whatnot.
That's okay.
Right.
Omar's going on a 3, so it's perfect.
It was impressive.
Alrighty. Okay, top of the round. Arjil. These dogs come out of the bushes. They're like, okay, so the way that, let me explain the scene real quick before we get started. You're walking down a heavily wooded dirt path. There's bushes all around because it's kind of old growth forest.
Mm-hmm.
There's rustling in bushes on both sides of the path when both of these dogs come out snarling and growling at you.
Okay.
One's on one side of the road, one's on the other. What do you do?
Well, I think I'm going to rage and draw my big giant sword.
Okay. Okay.
Sounds like a barbarian.
And can I attack them this
How
round?
does a rage take an action? I don't know. I would need to know.
I think
I
it's.
thought it's a bonus action. Isn't
Is
it?
it
I think
bonus?
it's
You know
a
what it is indeed.
free action to rage.
Yeah. It usually doesn't take your whole.
I don't think it does. So yeah, I think you can attack.
Yeah.
So
All right.
Free
Well,
action.
then I will go after one of the dogs.
all right.
That's what I do.
Armor class is 13.
Natural 20.
Ooh, double damage.
Bam!
Did he just end the encounter? Is
He
that
might
what
have.
he did?
He might have. Yeah.
Yay! Thank
Yay!
you.
Finn is the murder ball. Finn is the murder
9.
ball.
Doubled is 18.
Okay, so the smallest gnome in the group
Tank.
flips balls. And just cleaves a dog's head clean off. Like, whack!
Yeah.
And it just stands there coated in its blood going,
Good.
Now do the other one.
That is intense.
I love it when it does
intense.
that.
I need,
It just warms my dead heart.
Oh,
does anyone want to roll a reaction to that? Just curious. If it really messed you up that
I
bad.
already know.
I will roll a reaction. I will roll
I
a
will roll a
reaction.
reaction to that.
I was
Now-
gonna talk. I was gonna kind of speak with animals, but I guess it's no.
Yeah, well, that's
Oh.
Omar
I should have done that.
Omar was going to use animal empathy, but he went so low in the round that he's like, well, darn it. But anyway, all right.
Well, I had that as a choice.
Now,
I should have done it.
If you decide to roll a
Barbarian.
reaction, you will beat a negative for the combat. So if you beat it or not. So yeah, it's a difficulty 15 on a. It would actually be a. Hold on, where was it? I'm trying to remember.
Because his rage is jarring us. Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
I'll
an
roll.
intelligence check. So you'd roll your
Okay.
a d20 plus your intelligence modifier. You gotta
So
get 15. or
0
better.
plus 0.
So John's character's like, and is
I rolled a
taking
5. I
-2.
rolled a 5. I'm
Is
like,
making
oh,
-2 for the rest of the encounter.
oh, damn.
Mama,
I'm -2.
Yeah, 20 plus 3, so 23.
you're totally fine with this. You're like, that's perfectly good. Yes, good. Chop its head off. Yes. Hazy,
I got a 9 plus 2.
9, 10, 11. So yeah, you're a little bit taken aback by this. So it's
Oh.
-2. So you're
All
kind
his
of
blood.
his rage is so barbaric and evil.
Angry gnome. Angry gnome. Angry gnome.
Okay, so
Why, man?
so Sooj, you're next.
My action is next, or
Yes,
my reaction
Your
is
action is next.
Okay.
Your action is next.
Okay,
Unless you wanted to roll reaction, that's up to you. But
that's all right.
She could probably take it. She's grumpy.
Rand's
Yes.
like,
I've
yeah,
seen it
chop
all
its head
before.
off. I don't care.
She's had a hard life.
I've known you people for a long time.
These are so like okay. So you, as a magic user that basically makes liquid spells, it's just like when a wizard or a sorcerer has to prep their spells for the day ahead of time. Same with
Okay.
you with your alchemy. So
Okay.
unless
You
you
have so many
thought
you
to
can make per day.
right, you have so
Right.
many you can make a day, and then you have to choose which ones to make, and then you'll have those
Okay.
available for the day. So
Copy that.
okay, I can say that if you want to do a roll and to see if you were thought to make one, I would let that happen.
Okay,
It says
let's
you're
try
allowed
it.
to have up to four mutagens active
All right, you want
with this.
Interesting.
percentage
Yeah, and here's what they do.
high or low of 20 or 50? I mean,
Hi.
94. So you have a mutagen.
Okay, bitchin'.
Let's go.
Okay, and it can.
So now you're gonna
You
throw
can-
it like you do your.
Oh.
Like you're throwing something. Like you're throwing anything.
Uh-huh.
So your dexterity modifier plus your
Okay.
base attack bonus.
This is. So wait. This is not a thing that I put on myself
right.
because that's what I thought it was.
Mutagen. Oh, you're right. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It
what I
is.
put
It
on
is.
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're right. You're right. So it,
Yeah,
it
and you can
modifies
pick.
your. It modifies your combat skills and stuff. Yeah.
We are learning together.
I forgot. That's all.
But at any given time, she can have 4 active.
Yeah,
Right.
you can do strength, dexterity, constitution, or a +2 natural armor bonus.
So which
and
one
then
did you do?
Plus the issue of having 2 permanent merchant. I don't know what that's about, but
I think
there's
that's
a whole
if
paragraph I'm trying.
I think that's if it gets too much into the body or something.
Right.
So what mutagen did you make?
I'd probably go for natural armor. I'll give you a +2 to AC.
Okay, why not?
Okay, so your armor class is up 2. So you take the moment to apply a lotion on yourself that makes you harder to hit.
Hey, that's awesome.
It puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again.
Ew!
All right, Hazy Witch, you're up.
Am I close to this dog?
Yes, it is
Thing?
encroaching in your 30-foot radius area.
30-foot radius area?
Mm-hmm.
That's how far you can move and attack.
She's probably got 20, but that's okay. It's in your area.
She's in
No, I have 30.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got 30.
Yeah.
Can I bring out my glaive?
Sure. Now you'll have to draw it and then attack. So, because you didn't have it ready.
I'll draw that. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll draw that.
All right, Jules.
I have previously prepared calm animals.
Ah, okay. So
Yay.
it failed its will, and it is now currently rubbing its head on your on your palm, like, oh, it's a stinky, ratty, nasty dog, and it loves you.
Oh, now I feel bad again.
You don't have to kill it now.
No, I'm kidding. It's not
I mean, have
rubbing
you
on
met
you.
my actual
What-
dog?
What happens is,
Yeah.
I was kidding. So it actually stops snarling and just kind of stands there staring at you, like at you particular. So, because you did the whole,
So I've at least-
who's the good boy? Who's the good boy? That's the
Who's
good
the
boy,
good
isn't it?
boy?
That's it. So, yeah, it actually calms down and is like looking at you, like, okay, maybe you're not supper.
I will name him George.
Oh God, you're gonna friend it. Okay, so all right. In order to do that, you're going to have to make a another check, which is going to be just drop my pen. I dropped my pen check.
Can
What
I
would you do that
assist her
for?
by casting Speak with Animals and talking for her? To
Yes,
the dog?
absolutely.
I'm going to assist her.
Okay. At that point, Omar will also use his animal empathy, his wild empathy. And I'm just going to say, by the time all the rolls and checks are done, you guys now have a pet goblin dog.
Goblin dog. Goblin dog.
Believe it.
So,
Nerd.
you actually feed it some food. You show it, you do go through the whole process of showing that you're friendly, and and it actually just starts hanging out with you. So, as long as you feed it and maintain it for a 24-hour period, it will probably not leave you.
Because the alternative is that the anger gnome will decapitate it.
Yes.
So make a
He
choice.
saw what happened
Make
to
a
the
choice,
other
puppy.
guy.
I'm trying to let me look here and see if they have an intelligence.
What I'm
Yeah, they
wondering
have
is
a 2 intelligence, so yeah, they'd probably be like, okay, just don't feed me my brother, and we're good. And then at the
Who
end
wants
of
a
your
piece of
day,
chocolate?
at the end of your day, there's not going to be an encounter because you actually are coming up on the town of Nightdale. So
Nightdale.
at night, you guys wander into Nightdale as the sun's going down, and it
Okay.
is a
I need a bath.
yeah. Well, this is it looks kind of like a Bavarian village, but darker, like almost Gothic-like. Everything
Ooh.
is dark wood and
So there's a
gray
vampire
and-
here, is what you're saying.
Well, it's very reminiscent of what you would see in orc and goblin
Okay.
construction.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. We're
So-
on that side of the tracks.
Right,
Okay.
but it's nice. I mean, it looks
Right.
nicely built, but they have very
uppity orcs.
It's an aesthetic.
Right,
It's an
right.
aesthetic.
Right.
It's a
Putting on
darker
ears.
aesthetic. Okay.
And this one's actually a town. It's not a village, so it's got gates you guys come through, and they're not huge gates with poke cutlasses or anything like that. But they've got a wall, a short wall that runs around the outside of the town. And there are guards. There's orc and ogre guards that wander the town. And there are a few other guards too. You see a lot of dwarves here as well.
So it's ogres and orcs and dwarves.
And
That's
dwarves.
it.
More orcs and ogres than dwarves, but you do see a few dwarves. Because the way that the landscape is, Nightdale kind of sits along Bendy Creek, but it's kind of like got foothills real close by as well. So they kind of built that and the dwarf encampments kind of up into those hills a little bit.
Question.
Yes.
Do I have a corresponding sister temple here?
No.
Okay.
No, you do not.
Okay.
So you guys come into town. The lamps are being lit throughout the town as you wander in. You've been to this town before, so some of you have anyway, in your travelings of doing businesses or things like that. So it's not that unfamiliar to you. You do know that there is a tavern inn just inside the town gates called the Dragon's Nest. That's probably where the Goblin band came from playing, type of thing. That's how large that situation is there.
Do we get a room with a bath?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So you walk in, you walk up and you walk into the Dragon's Nest, and there is an orc, a black orc, tending the front desk. He's dressed very well. He's wearing a very nice kind of upper class type outfit. He's well groomed. His tusks are even white instead of orange or yellow like most of them you see in the forest.
He brushes.
brushes his tusk, and he says, "Oh, welcome to the Dragon's Nest. How can I help you tonight?"
We need dinner and a room for all of us.
Yeah.
Or maybe
All right.
for maybe two rooms. If there's 6 of us.
Well, there's only one bedroom per room, so if you're going to sleep together, I guess that's what's going to have to happen.
Oh. How much is each room?
6 million gold. I'm kidding. Hold on. I'm just kidding.
And I'm out.
And I'm out.
Good.
Yeah.
Keep your in. We're gone.
We're gone.
Okay. This is a
I'm
good.
going to rage.
2 gold per
Barbarian,
person.
go to
Oh,
town.
you're
Go
dead.
get him, Finn. Get him.
2 gold per person.
So that's 20 silver per room.
Right.
There's 6 of us. That's going to be 120 silver. You gonna do that?
You good with that?
Are we
Sure.
good with that?
Good with that.
Does that include dinner?
Yes.
We're doing 6 rooms. Okay.
Yeah, it all comes with everything. If you want,
All right.
you want a bath though, it's another.
I want
2
a bath.
silver.
I need a bath. These bitches can be dirty
I
if they
also
want
need
to
a
be.
bath.
Okay, so
I
hot.
probably need a bath.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
The
I've got this
bathhouse
blood.
For
is
120.
Down the hallway there. There's 2 gold a person for that.
Okay. All right. All right. I will
Okay.
deduct the 120 silver from the coffers.
And he says, well, you know, it might be 2 gold, but he kind of slides this tip jar towards you.
Right.
I'll climb up and put a gold in.
Okay. Well, you
Thank
put a
you.
gold in. He's like, all right. And you guys want some mint on your pillows then?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not kidding. I'll put a
Are
mint
you
on your
kidding?
pillows.
I want to
Yeah,
mint on
no,
the
I'll
pillow.
take a mint.
All
I'll
right,
take a
all
mint.
right. We'll give you a minute
take a
here.
mint.
Here's your keys. Yeah. So you guys get your keys. And about the time that you go to your room, you see everybody sees a goblin like shut the door and scamper out of the room and scamper down the hallway. So when you go into your room, you have mints on your pillows.
Oh.
Aww.
For real.
It's
For real.
it's the mint goblin came through and gave you a mint.
The mint.
A famous song and story.
Yes. So anyway,
deserve it, Saffron.
you guys get settled in your rooms, and what do you do then? You are in your room. It's a very nice room. The rooms that you are in actually have goose down feather beds and clean sheets and
So what time of night is it?
fluffy pillows. It's probably about You got into town right about sundown, so probably like 6, 7 o'clock ish.
So it's not quite dinner time, or is it dinner time?
It's around dinner time. Yeah.
All right.
Well, we'll go downstairs and have a
dinner
meal.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come downstairs, have some dinner.
Okay.
Yes.
They tell you where the main dining hall is, which is in the back of the building, and you guys go in there, and there's all kinds of other people sitting back there also. This is obviously like a kind of a inn/eatery for the local people that want to eat there too. So they don't limit it to just who's staying there. There's other people that are there that aren't actually staying. So and it's served kind of a medieval style. They bring out large servings, and it's whatever they're serving that night. So
They have a family plan. They have a family menu.
Being paid with your room,
Discount.
it's pretty much you're allowed to eat whatever is on the table as long as you're not going to glutton the whole thing. So
Okay, so buffet.
yeah, so it's a buffet-ish type style.
Don't get crazy.
And they actually have quite a good amount of food served that most people would want to eat. There's a few specialty items like ox tongue and things like that are more of the orc and goblin type, or orc and ogre type fare, but it's all prepared extremely well, and it tastes very good. It's probably some of the best food you've actually eaten so far.
Wow.
Okay.
It's a little rich. Some of you might have a little bit of an upset tummy afterwards, but it wouldn't be horrible. And you enjoy your dinner. You guys then take, I'm assuming, your leave and go to the bathhouse. And
Essentially, but let's enjoy the dinner. Is this the adventuring life? Let's make sure we enjoy it, right?
Indeed.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
there's
come
a
on.
plenty. There's always the wine jug is always refilled. The ale pail is always filled. If you want something specific,
I'll leave
to
a
drink.
couple
I
gold.
like this place.
Yeah,
I like
I'll
this
leave
place.
a couple gold at the end of the night if the
Yeah,
if the
this was
service
really impressive for you coming from Greenhaven, where you just kind of had to work for your meals, and now all of a sudden you're just almost treated like a king. It seems like at dinner. So
Hey, this is fancy.
Nice. I
And
could get used to this.
We just had to kill a few raccoons.
And a dog.
I feel a little bad about the
Well, the dog was a
raccoons.
bonus kill, I think.
yeah, you
I
do
think
notice,
the-
by the way, the goblin dog that's walking with you. Every goblinoid that you pass is staring at it and you as you walk by, because there's
What?
it's like,
Right.
wait a minute,
How?
how do they have a pet goblin
How did
dog?
that?
Yeah.
We should give this goblin. We should get some leather armor for the dog. Toughen it up.